Thank you, Christina. Good morning, everyone. We're looking out at Laguna Beach. Gray skies, a bit of gloom out there this morning. Very thick fog around Burbank as well, where we have our friend Mr. Owl keeping away the birds. But you can see all that white is the marine layer as it's made its way into the valley spots. We're seeing in the San Fernando Valley, San Gabriel Valley, along the coast into Ventura County as well. That's where we have a dense fog advisory that continues through 9 a.m. You could see visibilities limited to about a quarter of a mile. If you're driving along the 101, you definitely want to be careful of that. So you may see visibility start to be limited in some areas. Temperatures right now pretty cool, around 55 degrees in Burbank. If you're heading out to walk your dog early this morning, throw on a sweatshirt. You're going to need it. 64 degrees in Riverside, a little bit more mild there, and 58 degrees in downtown LA. Your surf report looks like this. Long period southwest and southeast swell will continue. And looks like the best surf is in Orange County, Huntington Beach 3 to 4 feet, San Onofre 3 to 4 feet. High tide will be just after 3. Temperatures are going to be nice and warm along the coast at 72 degrees. Downtown LA in the low 80s. Valley spots very warm in the 90s. Mountain areas mid 80s. High deserts in the triple digits. Low deserts same for you. Christina?
All right, thanks, Bri.
With Bri Winkler.
John, we totally should have done that.
Yeah.
You know, we probably both own lightsabers that we could have
It's
used.
My kids, Bri. My kids own that stuff.
Yeah, right. Sure, it's your kid's lightsaber. Unfortunately, we have an ABC7 traffic alert at the 101 North at Barham Boulevard. Cahuenga East is closed, which runs parallel to 101 in that area. So they are diverting traffic to the 101. Just keep that in mind. We want to show you the Cajon Pass, where it's smooth sailing if you're planning on heading to Vegas right now. No accidents or incidents to report at this time. Now we want to show you our Cal.
Yeah, they have needed that AC over there.
Oh, absolutely. And they're always encouraging them, especially across the East Coast where we've had that extreme heat, to use less electricity because of those transformers.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday they had a temperature of 97 degrees, 13 degrees above normal. So
with that mugginess, too.
Oh, that humidity, it's like a blanket. It's kind of gross. We don't have to deal with that here, though, which is good news. We are looking out in the mid-60s in Ontario this morning, 60 degrees around Long Beach. The marine layers all the way into the valley spots. We're seeing very thick fog across Burbank and inching its way into San Gabriel Valley, and even spots of the IE waking up to gray skies. We have a dense fog advisory for Ventura. As it does, that's going to bring a southeastern flow across the southwest, and this is called a monsoonal pattern. It's going to be a weak monsoonal pattern as we have that subtropical moisture filtering into the southwest, alleviating wildfire danger, but that brings a slight chance of thunderstorms across the mountain areas and into the high desert here back home. So something to keep in mind for at least Tuesday through next Friday. The summertime heat is with us today through Wednesday. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Seek shade whenever possible. Limit your time outside during the peak heat, which is in the middle of the day, right around lunchtime until about 3. And check up on your pets. Make sure they've got a shady spot to hang out in. Here's a look at the high temperatures for today. We're starting off with a bit of marine layer, but don't worry, the heat is right around the corner. All details in your 7-day forecast coming up. Taking a look in downtown LA, we're starting to see the skies clear up. Still foggy around Burbank and over towards Malibu this morning and even into Laguna Beach. But around downtown, we're starting to see some clearing skies. Temperatures are on the cool side, 58 degrees. The winds are calm and the relative humidity at 90%. Here's a look at the temperatures across the rest of the south. Green layer, and I just showed you around downtown LA. We're starting to see a quick clearing, but we still have plenty of fog into the San Fernando Valley and the San Gabriel Valley as well, and along the coast up towards Ventura. For the Ventura Valley areas, we do have a dense fog advisory that continues through 9 a.m. this morning. It's going to be a hot and sunny day if you're heading to the high desert. Triple digits southwesterly winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. Downtown we'll see temperatures warming up to the low 80s. Beaches will be in the low to mid 70s. Valley spots right around 92 degrees, some areas reaching the mid-90s, mountain areas mid-80s, and the deserts well into the triple digits. Feeling that heat, make sure to drink plenty of water. John?
Okay, Bri, thanks.
I was in the van and just ran right over to help that out. I mean, talk about a good Samaritan. We have ABC7 traffic alert. Told you about this earlier. This is on Cahuenga East of the 101 North at Barham Boulevard, and we do have that Cahuenga East shut off So just plan on sticking it on the 101 until you reach Barr Boulevard in this area. Also on the 55 north at the 5 connector, on that on-ramp there, we do have a semi that is stalled out on the right-hand side. So just make sure you use that left-hand lane and keep an eye out for the taillights. Now let's show you our Caltrans camera.
One thing after the other.
Right. Can't catch a break.
And we see that here when we have those fires, and we'll have flash flooding.
And you have the loose soil after all of the fires. And
We're just keeping our fingers crossed we don't see any fires this week with the weather that we're going to be having.
Right, that's right, because we are expecting thunderstorms in the higher elevations for the mountains and for the high desert areas. And with the lightning strikes, now right now temperatures mid-50s around Oxnard, 58 degrees in Santa Monica, as well as downtown LA, and mid-60s for Riverside. We have high pressure loft that's dominating our weather for the next few days. It's brought extremely hot conditions across the central part of the nation. This will be heading over us and allowing our temperatures to soar, especially in the inland spots where we'll see plenty of triple digits for Tuesday and Wednesday. That's when we're expecting the peak heat. Now that high pressure will actually start to shift up to the north after it shifts to the west. That's going to create a southeastern flow, bringing subtropical moisture in. This is a weak monsoonal flow. This is going to bring a wetter pattern to the southwest, alleviating that wildfire danger. But as we were talking about in Colorado, that increases the risk of those mudslides, something to keep in mind, and also bringing a slight chance of thunderstorms to the mountain and to the high desert areas from Tuesday through Friday afternoon. The summertime heat is with us starting today, continuing through Wednesday. Make sure to plan your outdoor activities either early in the morning or later on in the day. Try to avoid being outside in the peak heat hours, and check up on your pets. Make sure that they're all right with a shady spot and plenty of water to drink.